There, it's Brittany, and I'm back with one of my favorite days of the month. Sam's Bead box arrived today, and I'm excited. It's the first anniversary box, March 2022. My favorite things. I am super excited to see what's in here. Let's bust it open. If you're interested in subscribing to Sam's Bead box, you can use coupon code Turquoise for $5 off your first box at samsbeadbox.com. We have a note from Sam, as per usual. Back in March of 2021, I had the idea to start a monthly box full of pure bead joy. I offered the idea to the Sam's Bead Shop community, and oh man, did folks join in wholeheartedly. I don't think I'll ever get over the buzzing excitement when boxes arrive, followed by some pretty spectacular creations. For our anniversary box, I curated a mix of my favorite things. I've often found that my personal bead faves are also enjoyed by the community, so I hope this box really hits home. We've got a palette of luscious blues, earthy browns, and copper shine. We've featured some of my favorite stones, apatite, bronzite, and coffee jasper, along with a gorgeous collection of Capri, Sapphire, Czech glass, and a fun carved blue aventurine focal. I hope you'll join for our anniversary festivities. Friday, March 18th, Tracy from Tiara Cast will be joining us to design with the box and demo how to affix the glue-on heart bail to the aventurine pendant with E6000. To be determined, bead box design challenge party featuring some of my favorite people. Thanks for being part of Sam's Bead Shop family. Y'all truly rock, pun intended. Here's to another amazing year. Sam of Sam's Bead Shop. P.S. Post your creations on your Gem Chat Facebook group with Sam's Bead Box March 2022, and you might win a prize. Here is the list of the components of this box. There are 25 things this month, and he said that the retail value is $83. So this box is $45 a month, and that's not including shipping, but again, quite an amazing amount of things. So he recently switched to paper packaging, which I really love. The boxes I recycle by sending to others, and then the paper packaging I just put in my recycling bin. Our candy this month is some Werthers. I love those so much. I'm just going to start pulling things out because he labels everything so well. The first thing we're seeing is that blue aventurine carved moon face, one piece, 24 by 35 millimeter. It says a glue-on bail is included somewhere in the kit, and that's wonderful. I love celestial things, and this is so cute. I love it. And that's actually a really nice piece of blue aventurine, because sometimes it can be hard to get aventurine to be like a true blue. So that's really pretty. I love it. Oh my goodness. So we're going to go through this first. It says Capri Sapphire Collection, because Sam is totally obsessed with this blue. So it has some flat pear brios. It has glass diamond brio, cubes, spacer drux, 4 millimeter, faceted rondelles, and flat pear brio. So that's two different. Okay, so there's a focal, and then there's like two smaller ones. So that's really cool. They're all separate. I like how he did this, so everything can just stay together. Oh, that's cute. This is a nice blue. So there's the pear, the smaller pear, and then the focal. And you can always glue a charm or something to the front of that if you'd like. Here are the cubes. They're kind of like rounded cubes almost. Those are gorgeous. Yummy. Those look like they're like hydrating. They look like hydration. I love them. Look like a little bit of ocean there. We've got some tiny drux. Love those. Really pretty color. It's not quite teal, but it's darker than just like blue. It's more, it's just feels kind of rich. I love it. All right, so we've got some, what were these called? These are, these must be the sapphire, the diamond brios. We've seen this shape before. I like those. I love that there's so many in his favorite color in here. And then we've got some faceted rondelles. Very pretty. Lovely. Good job, Sam. And if you know that I love coordinating pieces, well, you've got 6 things that all coordinate perfectly because they're the same exact color. That's wonderful. You make so many projects. That's a lot of beads. That's a lot of beads. All right. Next, we have Czech glass Melon matte bronze, 4.5 millimeter, about a 50-piece strand. These are great. I love metallic beads, especially metallic Czech. Those are great. Perfect to use with gemstones, which I'm thinking, since you mentioned bronzite and a couple other things, there's going to be some gemstones that I'll look really good with. Here's the glue-on bail for the moon. It's copper plated, 10 by 19, and it's by Tiara Cast. So what you do is use E6000 and you find where you want to put it on your pendant, and then you glue it on. I would put it right there. You're going to see part of that, but that's okay. Actually, you can. Oh, that'd be cute too. All right. So I would put the glue on this side. That side's more decorative, but I guess you could do it if you didn't want any of the bail to show. It's puffy, so I don't think it would work very well, but it's really cute. It's a nice bail. I love Tiara Cast. Then we have Climbing Vine Charm Antiqued Copper, 14 by 15 millimeter, 2 pieces. These are also Tiara Cast. Those are really pretty. This is not resealable, so I'm just not going to open it yet. Those are really pretty. I think those would be really nice on a pair of earrings. Next, we have Czech glass Drux round brown bear ombre crackle. I don't know that I've ever seen crackle in Czech glass before. That's cool. I didn't know Czech glass had crackle beads. Very interesting. They look like root beer. Love them. We've got hand cut crystal quartz freeform, variety of shapes and sizes, 6-piece set. Ooh, those are nice. I love these, that they're square. Very cool. We have Czech glass diamond bronze luster, 7 by 11 millimeter, 22 pieces. Very pretty. There's a little bit of purple in there. Those are yummy. That's a great shape. Czech glass Baroque cut aqua Picasso, 8.5 millimeter, 15-piece strand. Oh, these are lovely. You know I'm going to love these because they're turquoise. Love them. Those are so pretty. Next we have grade A apatite smooth round, 8.5 millimeter, 12-piece strand. Are gorgeous. I love these. These do have I don't know if you could see it. It's got some kind of chatoyancy almost in there. I don't know if that's like flakes. I don't really have a lot of apatite. I don't know if that's flakes of mica or if there's something in there that makes it shine like that. That's really pretty. Czech glass flower of life coin focal Picasso window, 19 millimeter. Very cool. It's table cut. That's gorgeous. I love that. Love the detail. Ooh, these are pretty. Czech glass faceted rondelle sandy beach mix, 5 by 7 millimeter, about 25 pieces. Those are so gorgeous. So beachy. Love, love, love those. I love this box. It's so pretty. Ooh, these are big. Coffee jasper, faceted oval focal, 3 pieces, 17 by 25 millimeter. Oh, these are cool. I don't know if I have any coffee jasper. If I do, I have like one thing because these don't look very familiar to me. Those are very cool. I love those. I don't know if you can really see how detailed those are, but they have stripes going through them. Czech glass saucer, bronze luster, 2x5 millimeter, approximately 75 pieces. I love this bronze luster because it's got a little bit of purple underneath. Those are yummy. Those are nice spacers. Bronzite smooth round, 8x5 millimeter, 7.5 inch strand. I have a little bit of bronzite. I like these. These are really nice. Very pretty. Very earthy. Got quite a bit left. Preciosa crystal bicone, 4 millimeter in Colorado topaz. Now these are nice bicones. These are like, they're Preciosa. They're not just poorly cut cheapy bicones. These are really pretty. And I love that color. It's my birthstone. You know I love these. Czech glass moon face, metallic bronze, 10 millimeter, 15 pieces. So cute. I love this shape. I love it. I have some vintage that I bought new when I was a teenager they're a little bit thinner, but I just have always loved these little moon faces. Czech glass laser etched trifocal Picasso AB, 12x19 millimeter. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. So the tree is the AB, and then the bead itself has the Picasso. Oh wait, if you turn it, not just the tree. See, the side has an AB too. So I guess the whole bead has AB on it. That's awesome. I haven't seen that before. Very cool. Got a couple left here. We've got more faces. I love this box. Czech glass Moody Heads brown mix, 11x13 millimeter. I actually think I have these, but I will always take more. I love them. They remind me of the drama faces. And then last but certainly not least, we have Fire Polish Faceted Hishi Clear Sky 4x8 millimeter, 30 pieces. Gorgeous. Look at that wonderful faceting. I love this box. Such a great curated box. Thank you, Sam. My favorites were these. Actually, I like these three together. And then, the moons. Oh my gosh, everything's my favorite in here. And then this guy, of course. So, yeah. Hang tight. We usually make something in this video. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I don't have any ideas. So, see you in a moment. Okay, so for our project, I have decided to make some earrings, and I'm super excited because I get to play with some new tools that I just got. Haven't even shown you the unboxing for them yet, but I have a block and a chasing hammer. So we're going to make some earrings, and I'm going to use 20 gauge wire. I am going to use some 16 gauge wire, both in copper. We're going to be using the tiara cast drops and a lot of the Czech beads in this. So first of all, I'm going to cut a length of my wire, my 20 gauge wire, and I'm actually going to need 3 lengths. It doesn't really matter how much you cut. You don't need much, just enough to make your own head pin and be able to wire wrap with it. Okay, and forgive me, I am still learning with this, but I'm having so much fun with it. I want to make sure that this is cut flush. If it's not, I don't think it really matters, but you'll see what I mean in a minute. And I'm going to put the end of my wire on the block, and I am going to flatten it into a paddle shape. All right, so I don't know if you can see that. And it's not really a paddle shape. It's kind of flat on the end, but I don't care. I think it looks cute. I am going to grab one of our moons. excited I'm making something with moons. And I'm going to slide him down and see if I made that paddle too long. Nope, he's good. So then I am going to grab one of these beads from this bag. So the Sandy Beach Rondelles. I'm going to put that on top. Then I'm going to grab one of these luster saucers. We're going to use those in each one of these. So I need 3 of them. I am going to grab one of the Preciosa crystal bicones. Put that on top of there. And that could be a really cute earring just by itself. I mean, super cute. But we're gonna go fancy. We're gonna go big or go home on this one. This is actually very similar to an earring I made this weekend, but it's quite different with us making our own head pins. So I'm just gonna wire wrap this. And I am going to do that one more time. We're going to make 2 identical. So I have my 2 moons. Aren't those super cute? And then I am going to wire wrap this piece onto, actually I got an extra piece there. Wire wrap this piece onto my charm, my tiara cast charm. And then I'm just going to trim my little end there. There we go. And then I am going to pile on one of these larger Czech beads. And this one was the Baroque cut Aqua Picasso. I'm going to put another one of these saucers on top. I'll need another one of these beads. And then one of these melons. And head pins will totally work here if you don't have wire. Head pins and eye pins will work fine. And then we'll put that on there. And then we'll just wire wrap the top of this one. It's a little short, so I'm going to get my pliers in there. Okay, so I'm going to clear my beads out. We don't need those beads anymore. And then I am going to grab my 16 gauge wire, cut a little length of that. And I do mean little, we don't need very much at all. Then I'm going to take my mandrel from Bead and I'm going to count down 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to wrap that all the way around this mandrel. And have it crisscross. So we make a circle. We're making our own jump ring. Our own heavy gauge jump ring. I'm just going to cut right in the middle here. Okay. Kind of get that together. Grab my block again. and my chasing hammer, and I'm going to tap around it to give it, it's not going to be completely flat, it's just going to be a little bit flatter than it is now, and that's going to work harden it too. Watch your fingies. It is more square than round, but it's not completely flat like we did with our head pin. Okay, now I am going to kind of just reposition that there. And then I brought out 4 Mayuki seed beads, and I'm going to put one on. These are going to be spacers, so our little dangles aren't crossing each other too much. So I'm going to put on a seed bead, my charm, a seed bead, my charm, a seed bead, charm, and then a seed bead. I'm seeing, you know, this is very handmade here. This one's much longer. I can trim that with my pliers, and I'm going to. Or I can just do another one because it's super easy. So I'm going to close that up, kind of move that to the inside there. So there's our dangle. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to trim that a little bit with my pliers, or my nippers. There we go. If I want it to be shorter, I can make it shorter. Like I said, I'm still learning with the hammer. Don't come for me in the comments. Just kidding. And then we're going to make an ear wire. So I'm going to go back to my 20 gauge wire. I'm going to snip off a piece. And I'm going to, I have a stepped bail making plier from the Beadsmith. And then I'm going to go to the smallest one on the top, the smallest segment of the mandrel, and I am going to bring it around that mandrel. Okay, so we have a little tiny loop. Make it a little better, like that. I'll kind of hold it, take my thumb or fingernail, and give it a little bit of a crease there. I kind of nicked my wire there, but that's okay. Now I am going to go to the largest mandrel, and I am going to set my little loop between the 2 largest mandrels, and I am going to bring my wire all the way around like that, take it off, bring it around like that. And then I am actually going to snip this. I have one made. I'm going to bring that over and kind of measure it so that they're the same length. There is a trick where you can keep these, you could just put 2 wires together through at the same time, or you can keep them, you can fold a wire in half and put it through and then snip them apart to make 2 of the exact same ear wires, but I didn't want to do that today. Maybe next time. And then I am just going to make a little kink in the wire to give us the traditional ear wire look right about there. And then I am going to trim. Right about there. And then before I put my ear wire on, I'm going to come back to my bench block, and I am going to hold it down with my finger, and then right around the curve, I'm going to flatten. And that work hardens it, makes it a little bit stronger, and gives it a nice like artisan look. Just like that. And then we have one more step before we put our earring together. We want to grab our bead reamer, and I put a cut burr on the end, and that's gonna make sure that no little wire particles or metal particles shred your ears when you put these through the holes in your ears, because if you don't do this, you're gonna be in some pain. And you don't need a cut burr. You can use a file or some sandpaper, but you want to make sure you're going in one direction only if you're using it you're doing it manually. Otherwise you're not really sanding it, you're just creating micro abrasions on your metal. Okay, so that should be good enough. Sometimes, you know, more is better. More is more in this situation. I'm going to open this up, find my little bead dangle, slip that on my ear wire, close it up. We have ourselves some artisan earrings from start to finish with some gorgeous, gorgeous beads from Sam's Bead Box. Aren't those so pretty? This reminds me of the beach. It's gorgeous. It's so bohemian. I love it. Sam, you did a great job. Love your favorites. The earrings I made from your favorites are now my favorites. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. What was your favorite thing in the box? What are you going to make? And I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for Goldie. She's super cute. Bye-bye.